and that was, I think it's still an NCAA record or bowl record. It was at the time. This was actually 11 months later, okay? So this is the game that we were talking about earlier. So we had a lot of injuries during this game. We knew that, so we went into it. We said we're going to snap the ball to a lot of different players. We're going to involve a lot of different guys. We were good up front. We knew we could run the football. We had 756 total yards, 645 rushing yards, and we won the football game. And we were just able to adapt. So one year we hardly run the ball at all. We throw for 600, and then the next game we're running it for 645 yards because we're adapting to our personnel and how we need to win the game. I think that's imperative for being successful. At Arkansas, we had a really special player, Traylon Burks, okay, from Warren, Arkansas. He was different, okay? So he was the one guy that we felt like matched up with any other SEC West team that we played. So in this game, we got a lot of different ways to isolate him, okay? So this was a 3rd and 1 situation where we're isolating him to our boundary, okay? The other thing right here is whenever we were watching Alabama that week, okay, every single time they had guys down the field, their DBs were always on top. Okay, so just studying the game within the game, their DBs were always going to be on top. So we told our receivers, our quarterbacks, we practiced it all week. We knew it was going to be a back shoulder game. That's the way we explained it. Okay, and so we were expecting it. We were knowing it. You see Traylon looking. We knew it was going to be a back shoulder game. This is a 3rd and 1 conversion where we're throwing the football, we're being aggressive, and he goes and scores. He was the one guy that we knew could match up with their guys. Okay, he belonged on that type of level. He was different. It was 18th pick overall. And so just figuring out ways to get those guys isolated and get them football. Okay, this is him, and this is 2021. So this is an unbalanced look. So this is Burks, who typically was an inside receiver for us. We went receiver over, brought him here. And then I'm not real smart, but I figured out if you snap the guy the ball that he's got it. You don't have to get it to him any other way. And so there's ways that you can just snap a really good player the ball, and it's his. And so we would do that. We designed this where we faked it like we were going to do a pass off of it, get some fallback from some of the DBs, and we were just running basically quarterback sweep to our best football player, able to get him in space. And you know how it is. The kids love doing this stuff anyways. It's fun for them. You can see him right here. Really good job. Great discipline. You can see him running the ball in, getting ready for the next snap. Okay, same thing, unbalanced shift. We use shifts motion. Anytime there's any type of stoppage, we're going to try to change the picture before the snap. I think if you sit there and you try to stay stagnant, unless you're really checking, rechecking, the defense is able to look at you, the coordinator is able to look at you. They're going to know a host of plays that you're probably going to run. So we'll try to change the snap when we have stoppage. This we were using 16 here as a decoy. Okay, number 10 was a good player. But we're able to get him in space one-on-one, obviously because everybody knows, defensive guys are going to call it Waldo, whatever it is. But you can see the fallback of all these guys that are trying to follow 16. You're able to get somebody else in space.